Hello friend, welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. I have today in my shop new customer, new truck. It's a 2013 Toyota Tacoma with approximately 167,000 miles. I'm performing detailed inspection. So far I like it. And I would like to talk really quickly something interesting about this V6 4-liter engine 1GR-FE. The reason or the thing I want to discuss that I see very cool, very interesting pattern on these 1GR-FEs. I see that even at 167,000 miles or 170, whatever comes to my shop, these engines don't leak oil from the valve covers like the previous models. Let me show you on this one. Let's take 5VZFE 3.4 liter V6. At this mileage, the valve cover gaskets might have been already replaced once or twice because they will leak. They will leak on that exhaust. There's not much space here. So you see, this is the valve cover. The number one coil is removed to check the spark plug. If you look inside, there's a little bit of oil, but it's not from the valve cover gasket. If it was a 5VZFE 3.4 liter V6, you will say, oh yeah, the tube seal, that rubber seal, which is up there, failed. It's a part of the valve cover, and this customer will need the valve cover gasket replacement job. But this one is perfectly dry. I'm looking around, you saw a little bit both sides. It's perfect. Now you will say, why there is a little bit of oil on the bottom of that tube? Well, part of that inspection for me always is I remove at least one spark plug. And if you look at this one, do you see that blow by? Where shall I put it that the contrast will be better? Oh yeah, do you see that blow by? When I started removing the spark plug, it was immediately obvious that it wasn't torqued enough correctly, and that squished washer there started actually leaking those exhaust gases from the engine. On top of it, this is NGK, and this model is completely incorrect. So this plug should be replaced because it doesn't belong in this vehicle. This engine is recommended Denso and NGK, but that NGK has completely different number than what you see here. So this wasn't a valve cover gasket tube seal leaking inside. The tube is perfectly dry, and let's go back to those valve covers. And I have the observation or theory, and you guys share with me and others, because this is like a video forum for us, this YouTube channel. I'm trying to shed a light on it better so you can see it's absolutely perfectly dry. I'm sorry, but there's a lot of stuff in my way. You see that? So I will tell you what I think, why they resist the oil leaks way better than the previous models. What I observed when I finally had to do one, maybe it was a timing chain cover reseal on the front, I'm not sure. When I finally removed the valve covers, this is what I saw. When I peeled off that rubber gasket which goes around, I was lifting it, there was a super thin part. I wish I took pictures and filmed it for you. At that time, there was a super thin, annoying, additional part coming off. And I think it's a very thin layer of additional gasket maker, like its FIPG we use. But this one was gray. It had a nice gray color. It was super thin, annoying to remove because it was peeling off and falling down. You don't want ever that fall in the engine and then entering the passages. So I think that Toyota put additional super thin layer of the gasket maker on top of the rubber gasket which goes around the valve covers. This is what I observed on these engines. If you think, or if you know why it is and it's different than what I'm saying, please share it with everybody, including me, underneath this video. But that's what I see on those. They really don't leak. There was the timing chain cover oil leak at certain VIN numbers. That was taken care mostly by the recall in the beginning. It was fixed. It was also gray gasket all around the front of the engine, and it failed in the one spot on the passenger side. But those valve covers, as I keep seeing them, absolute huge improvement over the older versions of the engines. So thumbs up to Toyota. If you find this video helpful, give it thumb up too, and be subscribed. I have way more coming your way soon. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, my friend.